Hello everyone, March 12, 2018. Thought I'd put together a little video for you on Profit Trailer, what I'm doing with my settings currently and the market conditions. A few of the things we're going to cover today is what's causing all this crap in the market that a lot of red nobody likes to see. When can you expect this to change? And then what are my settings currently on Profit Trailer? Little disclaimer, I'm not a qualified licensed investor or advisor. I am an amateur investor, and all the information that you will find here is for informational and educational purposes. I will not and cannot be held liable for any actions you take. You should do your own due diligence. So let's talk about the cause first, because there's a few different reasons why I feel this whole market collapse has happened over the last few weeks. First off is the Mt. Gox sell-off. If you aren't too familiar with it, Mt. Gox ended up filing for bankruptcy, and their assets were taken and basically started to sell off. A couple weeks ago I went on vacation and I changed my settings on Profit Trailer based on what I expected the market to do. At that time, did not realize that the lawyers for the bankruptcy case had sold off, or were in process of selling off, $400 million in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So that's why we have seen a major drop recently. The sad part is they're still holding $1.5 billion. It did come out yesterday that they are pausing these sales now until September of 2018, which for me is a little frustrating. If they're going to destroy the market, I'd rather see them do it now and have it return rather than to start to have a rebound and then come back in September and do this shit all over again. The second issue that's happened is with the SEC and government regulations. This seems like it's going to happen sooner rather than later. But it also feels like governments could be giving the crypto space an opportunity to regulate itself. Now, that would cause some people to step forward and take on that responsibility. I don't know that that's going to happen. And in the crypto space, I think part of the fear is if there is some regulation, that is a step to actually allow the government to come in and take more and more and more until it's completely regulated. So until these sides can see eye to eye and come to some sort of conclusion, I don't see this stopping anytime soon. So when will it change? Well, I've got a first things that I want to see. So I'm seeing some signs today, which is of course the pausing of the sell-off of Mt. Gox. That should give it a little bit of rebound this week. And then the BMI announcement. If you're not familiar with that, BMI stands for the Bitcoin Misery Index, which was created by some Wall Street strategists. And they have gone and created this index that scales from 0 to 100 based on the misery or fear for Bitcoin. And reading a quote here, when the Bitcoin Misery Index is at misery, which means below 27, Bitcoin sees the best 12-month performance. The crazy part is when they posted this last week, the Bitcoin index was at 18.8, so even lower than that. So according to him, that should be a good sign. Now, I have a little bit of issue looking at TNA right now, especially because of the situation with Mt. Gox dumping and then also with the SEC and government. So TNA, in my opinion, can kind of be thrown out the window. Yes, you can look at it for short-term trades, which I am going to show you here in a few minutes, but for the most part, I kind of throw it out. So other signals that I want to see Bitcoin past that 12,000 mark, and I want to see it stay there for maybe a day or two at least. And then also altcoin signals, because I know most of us are buying altcoins, and when can we expect for those to return? Well, I want to see those have my Safecoins have a 2 days of gains. And you may be asking, okay, so what are your Safecoins? Well, mine for altcoin stability, my Safecoins are NEO, OMG, VeChain, and then EOS. I think those are the ones most likely to stay pretty stable, and when you start to see them increase for 2 days, I think you're going to see a big kick up in the altcoin market. So what do I think is going to go up after? I've got a few that I really like, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, but these are ones that I will be pushing on. And they will be Daddy, Cardano, Walton Chain, and Stellar Lumens. Those are ones I expect to see quick jumps. Daddy mainly because it's a project I really like, and they should be announcing their master nodes here in the next week or two. Cardano, I think, was overvalued and it got hit pretty hard. So I think you'll see that jump back up to around 50, 60 cents fairly quickly. Walton Chain had some announcements. They had a partnership with Alibaba, and if it wasn't for the market crashing, I think that would have actually jumped quite a bit. Now, I will tell you that the Walton Chain announcement was deleted off their Twitter account, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but I do expect it to bounce. And then Stellar Lumen's about the same as ADA or Cardano. I think it saw a huge decreases, and it'll probably be coming back. So now let's talk about Profit Trailer a little bit. When I left a couple weeks ago, I had my settings set so that they would maximize profits. And I did have a few good buys in there, and I think I probably minimized losses because of it. I honestly believe that in this current market, it's probably difficult for just about any bot to make any money. So I'm currently in sell-only mode where I'm doing some manual trading based off the EMA spread. Now these are trades that I expect to sell within a couple hours, not things that it's going to hold on to in DCA and then finally sell after 4 or 5 days, because I'm seeing the things that are going down for 4 or 5 days keep going down currently. So let's take a look at what the things that I am analyzing when it comes to that. So what I'm actually looking for is situations where the price of the coin is below the EMA lines, and preferably 1 to 2%, which you can see this actually fell about 2% below right here. So buying in that situation, and you can see it's coming back. Those are the situations I'm looking for. And actually currently you're pretty close to, you're at almost 2% right here, which would be another buy that just happened. And this is based off 5 minutes and EMA. So those are the situations I'm looking for. And of course they're manually, and then I'm selling the same day. I'm hoping to get, pick up 4, 3, somewhere around there percent, and just turn money around. And I'm probably putting a little more into these than the bot's going to. My bot's trading at, I think 3% is what it's 3% of my budget is what goes into the purchase of a coin. This is a little bit more because I'm being very manual and picky about what I'm doing. Hopefully this helps you out, and good luck trading, and let's hope for a good week. Thanks.